Hello and welcome to another VerbLink class. Tonight's class is Describe What You See. I'll be showing various photos to students where students will have to describe what comes to their mind when they see the image. We'll get started shortly once students arrive in the class. Hi, Edson. Edson,
Hello,
how are you?
can you hear me?
Hi, Rafael, how are you?
Good, and you?
And Julian, hello.
Hi Simon, how are you?
Good, thank you. Sorry about the late start, guys, but my computer was just really slow. I had to restart.
No problem.
Either that or it was the browser. I don't know. Well, guys, let's describe what you see. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some photos. And what I want you guys to do is take a couple of minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes each. And I want you to tell me what comes to mind when you see the photo. So we'll start with Rafael. And Rafael, when you see this image here, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Describe with as much detail as you can.
A very colorful night scenario, which it seems to be a lot of LED lights in buildings, over the buildings, and it seems to be a very well modern city with huge skyscrapers and it's kind of fun because the lights seem to be organized. We see lights, we see blue lights on the side of the picture in the foreground, and on the other side we see some yellow colors. It seems to be a very developed city and very crowded. It looks like Vegas or something somewhere else, and it's a very beautiful picture in the city. It's looking from above. I don't know if you can tell the same from down there, but it's a very beautiful picture of the city.
Yeah, but what comes to mind when you see it? What does it remind you of?
It reminds me from where I live, which it's very crowded as well. There is so many lights and skyscrapers and pollution. The life in a big city, it's almost complicated and awful. But it's something I couldn't live without. Something I can't live without living in a big city, since I'm already addicted to it. That's it. I don't have else to say.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, Julian.
Yes.
So here's your photo here. When you see this photo, what comes to mind? What do you think about?
I have two things about. The first is like a fighting. I think a fighting between the cats and the kitties, maybe. But the kitties don't fight, and other possibility is they are playing between them because our kitties are very cute, are small, are and so pretty and beauty kitties. That shows that in the first month of his life, they are playing a lot in the day, and maybe I can see the agility of this kind of animals, and I can see the friendship between both kitties, and it's a fresh picture. It show the life as it is. Maybe I can see the colors of the kitties are brownish with in the here's feet, no, here's feet, no, is how to say the feet in animals, the same term, yes.
Sorry, say that again.
Feet in the animals, no, it's
Paws.
other horse.
Paws.
Okay, horse
No,
are
not
white.
paws.
Horse. Okay.
All right, time is up though. That was 2 minutes.
Okay.
So now we go on to Edson. Hello, Edson. Are you ready?
Hello. Yeah.
All right, I'll give you 2 minutes. What comes to mind when you see this photo here?
These photos I remember when I was playing with my friends soccer. I was terrible in soccer. I was learning to play soccer then, but then my team won the game, and I pretty sure that I learned not too much, but just a little bit. But was pretty funny the game. And I remember when I want to learn about the hockey as well. I remember when I just was trying to hit the ball, but was not possible because a lot of my friends, they were faster than me and did it before me, and I always was crashing against them, just make them falling down the ground, and it was pretty funny as well, but was pretty dangerous. And the third picture reminds me when I was starting learning soccer, was pretty fun as well, and I just was not so, my skills were not so good, and but then the ends of the trainings were pretty much good for me, funny, because I learned. Then I learned about the soccer, how to deal with the ball, and
Thank you, Edson. Thank you.
okay.
Yeah, sometimes when we were young, we do things that are fun, but we don't realize how dangerous they are.
hmm
All right. Okay. We're going to do something a little different now. Now, there's only 3 of us in class, which is perfect. This makes it so much better for you guys. You get more talk time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have Rafael and Julian have a conversation. I'm going to give you guys 4 minutes. And I want you to base your conversation on the image that you see. Let the image be a starting point. Now, the first time you guys talk, don't forget some small talk. Introduce yourself, maybe find out a little bit where you're from, and then you can talk directly about the image, or you can use it to ask other questions related to it. So in this case, we see an image of hot dogs, but it's food related, and you can talk about food. So guys, if you're ready, go ahead and start. You've got 4 minutes.
Okay. Hi, Rafael. How are you?
Hi, Julian. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. And you?
I'm very good. And where you come from?
I'm from Brazil, and you?
Okay, I'm from Colombia, and I am instructor in a
What?
governmental institution here. But I do you like the hot dogs?
Yes, I like a lot. I always, unfortunately, I'm on a diet right now, and I'm not allowed to eat that hot dogs. But they are very tasty, and
Mm.
although
Uh,
I've just had dinner, it's always delicious, and I'm quite, and I'm always wanted to eat right now.
okay, it's delicious that with a lot of fat.
A lot of fats, but
uh,
it's a kind of fat we can't live without.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I agree with you now. Maybe I
Yes.
quit the hot dog for all my diets now.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Do you know how to cook? And are you a good cooker?
sorry, I don't
Are you a good
understand.
cooker? Do you know how to cook? Do you cook well?
Yes, I am. Maybe I don't know if I am a good cooker, but I am a cooker. I try to do a special dishes. Maybe in some cases I looking for something in internet. Maybe like a meat with a chocolate sauce. It's the last dish that I cook for me and my family. And you, tell me what about you?
Well, unfortunately, I'm terrible at kitchen. I'm awful. I don't know even how to make simple things like pasta and rice. I almost always burn the simple things. Burn the eggs and I don't know. Luckily, nowadays we have a telephone. We have internet. We can ask for food. It's very easy.
Yes, you prefer the someone else cook the food for you.
Exactly, because after the food, of course, we have to wash dishes and everything else. So I don't like this kind of job. Something I don't like to waste my time doing these things.
Okay. Yes, when you are busy in your day and you have a lot of work, maybe it's more
Exactly,
easier to take the phone a call for a
exactly.
company for a restaurant to to food. Yes, maybe not here. We my family we prefer to cook in the in our house in our home, and we are because we are awareness we have awareness about the our diet, and I try to stay fitness me on the members of family, but really in some cases maybe in the weekends we try to go out and take l- eat other dish like pasta. It's very popular, and we like so much the China food. Do you
Thank you,
like?
gentlemen.
Okay.
So yes, those are beautiful hot dogs. Oh, I wish I could eat them myself, but sadly I
Yes,
can't.
it's
But
a roasted.
oh,
Okay.
mushrooms and sauerkraut, delicious. Well, next we have this image, and it's Edson and Tina. So you guys actually have 4 minutes to have a conversation that must use this image as your starting point. So here we have an interesting image of some fruit, and maybe start with some introductions about each other, and then you can sort of talk about this or what it reminds you of. So Tina and Edson, go ahead, please.
Hello,
So,
Tina. How
hello.
are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I good too. Where come from?
Welcome from?
Can you hear? Yes.
Where I'm from India, but I live in
India. Good.
United States. Yeah.
Nice. I'm from Brazil.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. What you
So
see about the pictures?
this is all about strawberry, and there is some face owl, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love strawberries. This is my favorite, and it's full of vitamin C. It's pretty healthy and it's tasty all together, which is
Yeah.
which is not always a good. Always you will see that combination, healthy and tasty. So which is very good.
And chiefly when you mix your something like strawberries with smooth
Yeah,
milk, you know,
yeah,
and
we
you when
can
you eat it,
make
very
smoothie.
delicious.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, in the morning we can have smoothie with this. Yeah, that's really good idea.
Yeah.
I do
And
that
the
sometime.
morning.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah. So do you like strawberry too?
Yes, I like.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not usual for me to eat them because depends on the season in my country. I can eat or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but in United States, I can see like all year round. But I know like it's summer, it's more. But yeah, we can see all year round. Yeah. But that time it's get really expensive sometime.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's more reasonable. Yeah. And
Mhm.
I think it's good to buy organic, even though it's expensive because there are a lot of pesticides in the berries. So, yeah.
I also like to eat cookies with strawberries. I
Wow,
don't.
that's nice.
I, yes, I love cookies.
Mm. Actually, I do have a sweet tooth, but I try to avoid it. But I eat a lot of chocolates. But love to
It's,
have a chocolate made with strawberry. That must
mhm.
be fun. Yeah.
Sometimes it's not possible to avoid
I know.
eating.
Sometimes they
Even
can
though
dip it in the chocolate, actually,
yeah, yeah.
strawberry and they dip in the chocolate. So, yeah. Even though I did not try yet, but I love the chocolates and strawberry. So I think the combination would be good too. Yeah.
If I could, I would eat every day cookies and some kind of fat foods. I think it's not fat, but it's not so good. It's not very good to eat. It's not
So
healthy to
how
eat
many cookies you
cookies.
eat every day? A lot?
Uh, depends on the I don't know, maybe one or two
I think, yeah,
cookies.
yeah,
Depends on the size of the cookies and
yeah. It
it's
should be
not.
fine. Yeah.
Mhm. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I wake up during the night and I go to the kitchen and
Mm-hmm.
try to start to look for a cookies and my mom always is hiding me the cookies and because if she lets me I eat every cookie
Yeah,
everything that comes from to me.
yeah. That's same like me, but with the chocolate. I love chocolate. If I just open a bag of like, I mean, open a one chocolate wrapper, I start eating. I'm like, I will finish it. But I will start with, okay, I'll eat one or two bite or something,
Thank you,
and then
guys.
start
Time
with
is up.
eating whole. Yeah.
All right, one thing I recommend is pause. If you take a bit more time and don't rush things, you won't interrupt each other or talk over each other. So always keep that in mind. All right, so Rafael and Julian, let's see what I've got for you here. You know what? I really like this one here, so let's use this one here, guys. You've got 4 minutes. Go ahead, please.
What is that?
I don't know.
Hey Rafael, what do you think about this photo? I don't know. Maybe it's a kind of a radioactive animal.
Maybe it's not something who doesn't know how, who's trying to learn how to use Photoshop or something like that. It's creating disturbing images.
Yes,
Just be,
yes,
uh,
because it's hard to think that it's possible to create this kind of animal.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a cat with a with a duck.
Probably.
Maybe have a special behavior features. I don't know.
Probably.
Could maybe have a strong, I don't know, a strong um, resistance in the water and could see in the night.
Exactly, exactly. Do you have pets?
Sorry?
Do you have pets?
And no, no. I had a cat 2 years ago, but the cat maybe I don't know. I think the best way to finish with his life was jump on the 10th floor
Oh my God,
and
suicide?
yes.
Oh my
Yes,
suicidal
I
cat.
know. Maybe I think I try to catch or to catch other cat, other female cat, and he he missed in the ten and the final and go and fall to the world to the tower. And you like do you have pets?
Yes, yes, I have three dogs actually. They are how can I say, they are the joy of the house, you know, they are the happiness, because everyone loves them. They are very cute, and my mom can't live without them nowadays, because
And
since
they
I
are
was,
the kings of your home, of the house. You are the kings of
yes,
the
yes,
house.
yes, because because I don't have children, and my mother doesn't have children. She doesn't. When I left home to work, and she stays home alone, and she has some company, so they make company to her, and they are always rushing everywhere, trying to play with each other, and they are sometimes they're kind of boring because they're barking too much, but it's kind of the normally things they do, and at the end we enjoy. So it's kind of fun. We always had pets, and I think we will always have some sort of animal here.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great company. No, sorry, company. No, um, it's a like a kid. You have kids, the pets are kids because you are take to care with to them, and you take to give them the lunch and the food and take in mind the time to give to give them to the park and
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
okay.
All right, Tina and Edson, you guys are up next. Remember what I said at the end of the last conversation? Relax, take your time, and don't rush, and you'll find that your conversation will be more relaxing, kind of like this image here. So, guys, you have 4 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Seems like it's
So,
raining and it's raining.
yeah, maybe it's raining. We can see in the ocean or somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's a fall season.
Have you ever taken a shower by just use
But
the water from the raining?
yeah, I did actually many times when I was like a child. So I did it. Yeah, it is so much fun. What about you?
I did as well when I was playing soccer,
Mm-hmm.
we my friends and I we always were for were for raining to play soccer because it was funny, even though
Mm-hmm.
nobody could see the ball as well and another player, but we just enjoyed the game. It was really
Mm-hmm.
fun because we could fall on the ground and we
Mm-hmm.
could. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I know. That's so much fun actually, I still like to do it, but as a busy schedule, I think, okay, it's another work, if it is a weekday, weekend, then I might do it actually. I really love
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
I understand.
And sometimes
But
people might think like it's crazy we are taking a shower there,
it was funny when I was so hot one day once, and my friends asked me to play soccer, no, to go just to go out, and we just we always just starting starting jumping on
Mhm.
the street,
Yeah.
just and just just jumping and making fun about the situation, the rain and the water, and actually was almost how can I say that, as is a storm.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. It's
Okay.
a plenty a big amount of water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, rainstorm kind of. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So it's fun, like, when you're jumping in the puddles. I mean, it's more fun. It's clean water than if it's just raining, right? Yeah. I think it's really fun. You know.
Yeah.
I've seen some kids do it, so I really like it. Even seeing them, I really enjoy that.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It reminds me as well when I was when was the beach, and
Hmm.
I always was waiting for raining. Then I go to the beach to swim with rain, but not so strong,
Hmm.
because probably it's pretty dangerous to swim in, I don't know,
Yeah,
in that
that's true.
situation.
Yeah. Mhm. I never actually get a chance to go when it's raining in
Very good, guys. Time is up. That was well timed. Very
hmm
well timed. Okay, I'm going to change up who's going to be doing the talking now. So you've been talking with each other, and now I'm going to give you a different partner. I love this image. So now we're going to have Tina and Rafael have a conversation. So look at this image, and I really want you guys to become a little bit more creative. Um, there's a term in English called metaphysical, and that's using abstract terms to describe concrete items. So when we're talking about how things make us feel, that's where we can use those types of abstract terms. Okay, so use your artistic sides. So Tina and Raphael, go ahead, please. And Anna, your turn will be coming up soon. Thank you, guys. Go ahead.
hmm It's I think it's spring season and a little bit you know mushy. I don't know what we say to.
Yes, it inspires some sort of tranquility and peace, and it feels
Yeah,
very, very calm place, and
yeah, very calm, very comfortable, and very cozy. It's a little bit cold, looks like, but it's very comfy, and nobody's. It's good to walk on the road when it's empty, and it's safe and it's comfy. Maybe in the park. So it's really seems interesting, actually. Yeah.
yes, yes, and they it seems to be very. as you can see, some flowers on the trees, and maybe there's a spring coming up, and
Hmm.
but it's just, I guess,
I think it's kind
um,
of cherry blossom, right? But
yes,
they're
yes.
just pink, yeah. Yeah. They're white color, but yeah, I think maybe the white cherry blossom. I really like cherry blossom. They're so good smell and they look really good, you know.
Yes, yes, and I don't know a lot about flowers, but they seems to be very beautiful. And
Yeah, really beautiful. So it
Guys,
looks like,
what about moments in your past? Do you ever remember driving or being somewhere and you saw fog like this, or how does fog make you feel?
actually when driving, I don't like, you know, because your visibility go less, but otherwise if you are just, you know, yourself walking near your place, and I really enjoy because then it's not unsafe, right? So it's more like fun when you're driving long drive and you know the weather is little bad, then I don't feel like, you know, then my whole focus will go on the driving, you know, not on enjoyment, you know. So
Hmm.
definitely not. There is
yeah,
some very scary
very
because
scary.
scary and difficult and
Yeah,
dangerous because there are so
yeah, it
many.
does. It get dangerous. Yeah, definitely.
Or haunting? Is it haunting? You know, who's hiding in the fog?
I don't think so. I get afraid or something. But yeah, I know it's nature, so maybe, you know, that's the thing.
It's always good to be in contact with nature and enjoy this. Just feel the sound. So just to listen to the sounds of nature and be in contact with
Yeah,
them, with it. Smelling
yeah.
some fresh air and clean air because since we live in a big city, we don't have this opportunity, at least
Hmm.
as we would like, you know.
Yeah. I think for the yoga, it would be best place like wear the comfy clothes and put a yoga mat and do yoga and do some breathing exercise, relax. This kind of, I really like to do that. But you know,
Maybe just to lay down
I never have
over
done that.
the grass.
I never have done that, you know, going outside and doing yoga. But I think it must be fun and relaxing.
Excellent. Well, I sense you guys are running out of things to talk about, so we'll move on. Let's see. Try to find an image that can even spark more conversation. Ah, yes, I love this one. All right. Well, next we have
What is this?
Julian and Edson. So, Julian and Edson, I'll give you the same amount of time. What does this photo make you feel like? What comes to mind? What memories does it bring up? Hopefully none.
Really? Imagine situation. I've
And
never
no,
seen something like that.
that's an
Yeah,
organic baby.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
so hungry. Imagine you eating the
I don't know who made this image. Oh my goodness.
but it would be
Why
good
you,
to
but think about it.
it would be good to take off the lettuce.
Why? Because they don't like you? It's better with our vegetables.
Yes, yes. Don't like vegetable.
uh, you like only the meat.
All kind of meat.
All right.
You-
Do you like this? Maybe for a breakfast?
for a brunch.
Yeah, so
No,
lunch
it's a joke.
because I am hurry. I need a
Always when
fast
I see
lunch.
one,
Yes, it's
always when I
very.
see.
Yeah, honestly, it's very hard to picture because I don't know what think. I don't know. Wait,
All right,
I
guys,
think
come on. I
about.
know it's funny, but let's see if we can have an interesting conversation now. Come on.
Yes, no, yes. I tried to think about it before, but I think it's very it's not a good picture because maybe it's a strong picture for
Yeah.
people see a baby into the hamburger and
Yeah.
it's eaten by maybe his father. It's a cannibalism. I don't say this term in English, but it's
Cannibal.
uh, cannibal. Yes, it's a cannibal picture. Maybe it's more it's it's hard to understand what is
Mhm.
the meaning of their picture. I know what you think about it
Mhm.
because for us or for me,
Mhm.
uh, I think the eating the human beings it's possible in some cases. What do you think about
Yeah.
it?
I remember when I saw a film. The guys players were lost in no in some place in Chile, the country Chile, and they had to eat each other, but not alive. They somebody died one day, and the following day the food was over. They had to eat the other guys in order to survive. But it's not strange, but it's a pretty hard to treat people like just if you wanna survive in some special situations. But I I would not eat. I would not do
Thank you.
it.
Well, I hope none of you eat babies. Obviously, this is not a real baby sandwich. It's probably photoshopped.
Yeah,
Um, and probably what you're seeing there, he's holding the baby, and then they're photoshopping the bread around the baby.
it's a controversial picture.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
yes, yeah.
that's not, he's not going to eat the baby, but it's funny because, it's so ridiculous. All right. So, here we go. Here. Anna. Anna.
Yes,
Anna. There
teacher.
we go. Okay, Anna, you're going to have a 4-minute conversation with the teacher.
Okay. Well, it appears as if the kitchen was looking at the ducklings with curiosity
Hmm.
and maybe thinking of starting a friendship. But of course, they would never become friends because it was just a picture. But it allows my mind wander.
Let your mind wander.
My mind wander. Can I say?
Yep.
Um, because it boosts my imagination. You know. Um, well, what else can I say? It's very cute. I love animals.
Yes, but you're describing what you see there. So this is not really a conversation at this point. It's more of this is what I see. What I want to know is how it makes you feel. Let's use that as a starting for a conversation. Like I see the cat and two ducks, and I'm thinking like, oh, aren't they the sweetest looking little
Okay.
things? And I also think of dinner and how when they're grown up they'll be tasty. The ducks. I've never eaten cat.
Okay, how do you feel about this picture, teacher?
Well, I think that the ducks are very cute, so is the kitten, and you know they're just adorable looking little things. But when I look at the ducks, I also think of what they might be like when they're grown up and how tasty that might be because I love duck. But I also remember when we lived on a farm.
Okay.
Have you ever lived on a
Yes,
farm?
it reminds me of farm as well because I used to spend vacations at my parents' farms when I was a child, and I used to have huge family reunions. But then they sold the farm,
Hmm.
and I can no longer have vacations like that. Go on vacations like that, sorry. Like those, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, I don't share the same taste about ducks with you.
Well, no, duck is one of those things that in some parts of the world it's very, very popular, very enjoyable. And in many other parts, it's not even thought of as a food, like goose as
Mm,
well. In some parts of the world, a goose is something that people really look forward to.
it's
Uh,
popular here in the south of Brazil. There is a dish made with ducks and orange, but in my opinion, it's a bit hard, the meat, and a bit bitter.
well, that doesn't sound like fun.
For me, it's bitter and hard. What do you think?
I wonder why it's bitter.
My gosh, the taste is a bit sour.
Sour. Usually meat isn't sour. I wonder what they're eating.
The duck, the duck's meat, isn't it sour for you?
No, not at all. So it's like very soft and smooth tasting.
Maybe I've tried a bad one.
Well, you got to keep in mind that what they're eating, you're eating through their meat. So if they're not raised in a good environment or if they're raised in a polluted area, then they might pass that along to you. But no, ducks never have a bad or sour taste. They might be a little greasy to some. That's a normal thing. But other than that, no, they're it's quite tasty. I love duck. I really do. All right. Well, thank you very much, Anna. Now we're going to go to Tina and Rafael. I'm going to come up with something different now. Yes, here we go. Perfect image.
Okay.
Somebody working hard.
Yeah.
Go ahead, guys.
Part of the right. What is that?
We
So,
call that a dog.
dog is studying hard.
Well, yes. He's got a test in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Raphael?
Um, I don't know. Maybe he seems to be a clever student, but I don't know if he's really interested in the picture since we see the predator in the image. Uh, well, it's a dog study. Since dogs are really clever and intelligent, I don't know. Maybe I'll start teaching to my dog to check if he knows how to, if he learned something. Uh, because I don't,
Is it just representing the picture, just representing the dog, or is more about how people study when they have something, important to do? So what is all about actually? I want to know the behind the picture thing.
there, there might be lots of different interpretations of the picture, and maybe
Yeah,
because
that's what
I,
I'm thinking. Maybe by the picture they want to show that, I don't know. I'm just interpreting. Yeah.
because well, as you can see in cartoons and everywhere, they are always trying to create human portraits for animals. They are trying to create humanity. They try to always try to create the resemblance between animals and humans. They put animals who speak and do human activities. I don't know. This is because since we are humans and we always identify with them, some sort of connection. I don't know. It's
Um, I think it's more about like people study hard when they are, the exams are nearby or some projects to finish. And I think it's that is representing, but it is just my viewpoint. Yeah. So yeah, I think we need to be little organized, better than, doing the things in one day. We need to be
yes,
organized.
because we see lots of people saying, "I'm studying like a dog" or something like that when they're studying hard, and
Yeah.
what might that represent? I don't know.
I think we should little bit, we should do little by little. Even, everybody does it, because we try to organize, but we cannot be every time, we are human beings and, so things happen, something comes up, we have to do it, right? So we have less time and less notice to finish something. So, and sometimes it's a challenge to finish it up, and it's good to take a challenge, right?
Yes, a challenge, always a challenge, and
Yeah.
we always want we always trying to succeed and reach our limits and to know what
Yeah.
it, but trying to
Nowadays.
overcome actually,
What you
yeah,
said? Sorry?
and trying to overcome our limits,
Yeah, true,
trying
very true.
to challenge them,
Hmm.
trying to improve and kind of that which might represent the picture.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But dog is looking very cute anyway. See, look at
Yes, yes,
the specs. I'm like, oh my goodness, so hardworking.
very hardworking.
Poor boy,
Maybe
working
because
so hard.
maybe he's a little upset because they are trying to study and someone to take the picture is boring. It's pissing him off. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. That's true also. Yeah, that's true.
Well, finally, some comments about how cute the dog is. Um, I love videos of animals where people kind of dress them up or make them human-like and personify them in some way. And that's what I think of here. I think of all those animated shows where you've got dogs dressed up as people and um, acting like people, but they're not. And I think that's what's cute about it because it's our world, and yet somehow they look like they're immersed in our world and they look ridiculous. Which makes us wonder, do we look ridiculous when we're stuck at a desk studying or doing work? Just as this dog does.
Exactly.
All right, well, thank you very much, guys. Oh, here we go. Timer's done. It's vibrating at the same time. That's new. All right, so, yeah, this one's a depressing one, so let's wear my folders. No, up. Here we go. Let's look at some houses. Speaking of dogs, next we have Julian and Edson. Julian and Edson, when you see this image, what does it make you think about?
I think it's Come on, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think it's a creative housing, and it's cute, and because the design is impressive. It's not common, but it's impressive. It's impressive design. I have two floors, and I like the um, the walls and the colors in the house. It's very good and very it's beauty for me. It's very beauty. What do you think about it?
Would you live in a house like this?
Maybe not. Maybe I prefer. Yes, I don't have this perception about, about my house. It's not my ideal house for living. But maybe it's is this house are in my neighborhood. It's look for
Very-
for share by Facebook. I take a photo and share by Facebook. That's the I have a sculpture in my neighborhood. Do you like the this house? Do you
Yes, I
build
like it.
this
It's
house or
pretty.
something like that?
It's pretty different. I imagine. I would imagine to live in a house like this, cause I don't know. Maybe I don't know what. Probably inside is it's common like the others houses, but is it? I think it's a nice house. Uh, Maybe even though it's not it's unusual, but it's to be funny. Maybe there are a lot of rooms and there are many rooms inside and
Yes, maybe I like the room in the head. Maybe the principal room of this house.
yes.
You can wake up and see the sunlight, and the sunset. Sorry, the
It, like some problems
sky.
like like from the rainy storms like when it's raining so hard and strong it damaged the house or some parts of the house and probably the structure of this house is hard to be damaged to be destroyed things like that.
Yes,
Imagine.
maybe run to the park.
Yes, you put a court.
Of following a other house like a cat.
Probably another other dogs would be
Yes,
boring, and probably as well cats would not
yes,
approach
to smell his
this house.
between them. Yes, maybe you build a house with a particular
Thank you,
something.
guys. All right. Well, we've only got a few minutes left. Now, I am curious. Anna, you joined us late today. What happened? We missed
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sorry, teacher. I miss you too, but I had forgotten the class.
Well, that's a shame. Well, you're here now. And I want to let you know, as well as everybody know, tomorrow I'm here, same time, only it's a game class. So I want us to have a bit of fun for a change. And we're going to play 20 questions. We're going to do that for most of the class. We're going to have a lot of fun. So I hope things at the clinic went well, and I hope there was nothing bad. Because it's not the same without you. And for the first few minutes or so, Anna, nobody was here. It was just a couple of students. I had some connection problems, and then everything was fine. Stop it. Phone's got a mind of its own. Now, I'm going to be back here more often now. I'm going to try to teach a class at least once a week. Anna, you missed a couple of conversation classes and you had some great topics to discuss. So I'm going to try to have those conversation classes again this weekend. Are you able to join us Saturday morning?
Saturday morning, I think so.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think so.
probably.
Well, that'd be terrific, guys, because let's see, if I look at my schedule, let's see what I have planned. Generally, my classes, I only book them about 24 to 48 hours ahead of time. So this Saturday, nothing has been placed there yet, so I'll probably do that tomorrow or Friday. And let's see, Sunday. Do I have anything booked for Sunday? Same thing. So I haven't booked anything further than Friday at this point. So what I will do I'll probably book that tomorrow or Friday. And at the end of one of those classes, what I'm going to do is get some ideas from you guys again. So Anna, it'd be great if you're there because then I can get your ideas and we can actually make it a class topic. And then we can go ahead and have a very interesting conversation because I like the conversations you guys have and they're very interesting and it's a good way to get us to learn. You guys did well today. You stumbled a little bit on the dog photo, or sorry, the baby photo. You got caught up in what it'd be like to literally eat a baby, but no, that'd be a terrible, terrible thing. No one's going to eat a baby.
What time it will be the class for tomorrow and for Friday?
So tomorrow's class is the same time as today's class.
Okay.
And Friday's class will start 2 hours earlier. Just simply go and look in my calendar. You'll see it there. Or when you see the classes coming up, just choose my teacher and you'll see all my classes.
All right.
Okay. Any questions, guys?
I love this class and about the pictures and stuff like that is very. You need to be creative about the situation.
Well, I try to
Just
make
look at
it
it.
as interesting and fun as I can. I mean, it's still a learning class. We have to learn something out of it, but I want to make it as fun as I can.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I think
But it was pretty good.
Excellent. Well, then I hope to see you guys again shortly. Thank you for coming, Rafael, Tina, Julian, Edson, and Anna. I will see you guys again soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Steven. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye,
you.
guys.